Welcome to EFTM, and today I want to have a look at this. This is the Jabra Talk 65. It's an in-ear Bluetooth headset designed, in my mind, entirely for people who are on the road. This is the kind of headset that I use. Now, some people say you look like a complete idiot, and I don't disagree. This one here is the Plantronics V5200. I have, in fact, 3 of these. I keep one in every car, and I keep one in the office just in case I'm about to run out and make a call while I'm driving. I do a lot of radio spots while I'm driving, and there's no doubt it's safer and better quality. So what I want to test today is which is better and how good the Jabra Talk 65 really is. And here's how we're going to do it. I'm going to film everything with this phone here. Then I've got 2 other phones. This one is linked to my studio here, and this is my phone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a phone call. I'm recording this audio separately, and then we'll switch to this audio so you can hear what the other person on the other end of the phone would hear if you were using these headsets, including the Jabra Talk 65. So let's begin that process by making a phone call to the studio. So what we do here is we go boom. All right, there I am there. So we're going to answer that call. We're going to connect it to the Roadcaster. And we'll leave that sitting there. I'm going to turn down the headphones so that I can see the levels when I talk. Hello, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is now me talking on the phone, held up to the ear, as most people might do. But let's firstly try the Jabra Talk 65. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to power this on, and that should then switch the audio over, and then we'll go and jump in the car and see what it sounds like on the road and with the radio on and with the window down and things like that. So let's turn this on. It should power up. Power on. And so now the sound we hear, I'm pretty confident you're hearing me now through the Jabra Talk 65. So I can put my phone in my pocket right here. I can grab this phone and we can go for a little drive, okay? Keys are already in the car, so we should be all right. So let's just bear with me here while we run down and jump in the car. And so you're still hearing me now on the Jabra. All right. Put that up there. Hello, welcome. Great to have your company. So, power this up. Simple little old Mazda. Good times. Classic hits and great rock and roll. Now, I still have my microphone on. So, and I'll demonstrate that in a second. Let's switch to some music radio. Sorry, Ray. We'll mute that. So, I do have 2 types of audio that I can demonstrate to you. Firstly, this is me talking through the Jabra Talk 65, and then if I switch, this is kind of the microphone that I've got hooked up to the phone. So you can kind of hear what the difference between, I guess, reality and the device is. So look, in normal use, in fact, I'm not normally a left ear kind of guy. I'm normally having it in my right ear. I don't know why, but doesn't matter because they're interchangeable. Now, this is a $150 Bluetooth headset. So it's actually, I think, pretty good value. If you are on the road all the time, it's a great way to keep high quality phone calls when you're out on the road, because I've got a wired system here with the Apple CarPlay, but still not, shall we say, perfect. So now, in normal driving, I expect this sounds fantastic. What if we put the window down? So a bit of wind noise there. Let's put both. Oh, no, let's not put that window down. So a bit of wind noise. And now let's turn the radio on, all right? And I'll put it on volume 10. So I can hear that. I don't know that it should be doing any blocking of the radio, because let's be honest, you would turn the radio off in the car, right? But it's there. So that's the radio on. Now let's just mute the radio again and see what it sounds like when cars drive past and things like that. That's about the extent of what you would hear. You can hear the cars drive past. I don't know. Judge is you in this situation. So now we need to head back, and we need to try a different headset So, as I said, I've got the Plantronics V5200, which I remember buying at about $200, but you'll find them around the same price as the Jabra Talk 65. So, I would argue they are direct competitors. All right, heading back to the office. So, we should be able to keep this phone call going and just switch headsets. Hopefully, we shall see. Oh, let's go. Door's open. All right, let's come back up and let's change back to the other headset. All right, here's where we were sitting, was it not? So, phone call still going. Turn that one off. Power off. So the phone's now making the call again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so that one's in the ear. Let's now power this one on. This has got to switch up. Slightly louder in my ear, to be honest. Phone one connected. Bloop, bloop, bloop. So now you're getting me through the Plantronics V5200. As I said, both very similarly priced, very similarly designed, but you would have to say this is a much newer device. So up to 80% noise cancellation on this, the Jabra Talk, 14 hours talk time. So in theory, I would expect more. There's only one way to find out. So we'll leave the Jabra behind, put the phone in the pocket, and we'll do that all again. Well, let's go. So we want to hear some music. We want to have the window down. We want to have some cars drive past. We want to see how this one shapes up. Let's do it. Oh, and yoink. Okay. Let's do all that again. You know what I did? Took the keys with me. This time all right. All right. All right, we're off. Bit of welly. Let's wind the window down. Cars cruising past. Bit of wind noise. Not on this ear though, so that's probably something I could have tested. Let's put that radio on. Volume 10. Cars driving past. There we go. And let's put the music off. Truck driving past, cars driving past, and here I am just talking away. So I think the noise cancelling most likely kicks in most when you are actually talking. I wonder what it sounds like when you're not talking and, you know, you're just hearing the traffic. But in the end, kind of that's what it'll sound like to make a phone call. Now, there's one other thing I could do here, just for all time's sake, and we'll see if this maintains the phone call. But let's, while we're pulled over, let's plug the phone in to my Apple. And this is a retrofitted system. It's not, factory-fitted microphones and all that. But let's find out what happens when I turn this one off. And now, I assume you're hearing me through my in-car stereo. So let's get going again here. Let's move. And let's just see what this sounds like. Because, this is why I don't use this system when I'm doing radio spots and the like. Because I genuinely believe the quality is better from these Bluetooth earpieces, and I'm confident the Jabra will do an amazing job. Jabra Talk 65, about $149. I've seen it at Catch and other places, even cheaper than that, but pretty darn great product, and really challenging Plantronics, who have, I think, dominated this market, both with the basic in-ear and these kind of more advanced in-ear headphones. Bottom line, you be the judge. You have a listen and tell me what you think about the Jabra Talk 65. And critically, the full details, my full review photos, links, pricing, all that stuff will be up at EFTM.com.